All right, bye. So are we on? We are on, guys. I'll be right back there. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of this. Yep. Just take me off, Greek.
We had Prado. Now we don't have Prado. Everybody, welcome. It's a crazy morning. I woke up from a 52% fire pit to a 54.5 fire pit. I'm looking at my Discord. I'm seeing all these buys and sells because, in my own personal Discord, I got the buy and sell bot so I can see what's going on. I saw a ton. We were talking 20 buys, 20 sells. And I'm like, what's this fire pit at? 54.5%. Then the madness started as soon as I started tracking because it just went haywire. Brian made an announcement. It's just crazy.
It is. And can I say, adding the bot to your Discord, that was a good move, Greek. Good move.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, the regular Safuu Discord can't handle the sell bot. They would lose their shit. When you're sorry. Yeah, they would lose their crap. In my Discord, everybody's just like, burn, baby, burn. Like, well, we're all sitting back just watching it. We're like, burn. So I'm just going to
hit 60 on this.
It's going to hit 60.
It's going to hit 60 on this chat. It's going to hit 60 on this chat, no doubt.
That's insane.
It's nuts. We're already going to be at 60%. That's just nuts. And we got a legend joining us right here. Crypto Pride in the house. Everybody's waking up to this crazy news. And
look at you looking all fresh there, Mr. Pride.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, Brian
gave me 100 Safuu. I had to do it.
Hey, man.
I hope that's true because he offered. Prado's not allowed to shave till Christmas. The 23rd.
They did strike a deal after I jumped off.
Well, we think they struck a deal. Prado, who knows? Prado's like, I don't know. I can't. I don't know.
Is this like a spur of the moment laugh? I'm just seeing the memo.
Spur of the moment. People. Yeah. So after Brian said his thing, everybody's like, Greek, you need to go live. You need to go on with Prado. We need it. So I'm gonna just let you know what went down so that everybody can.
Yeah, I read it.
So. His announcement must read Safuu smart contract renounced plus extra LP fire pit burn. And then there's a Medium article, and it starts off. The Safuu smart contract, which operates on the Binance Smart Chain network, has officially been renounced today together with an added LP manual burn to the fire pit. What does renouncement mean? This means the ownership of the Safuu smart contract has been totally surrendered. Founder and CEO Brian Legend has given up possession and control, and as such, the Safuu token has officially now become a completely community-driven and owned project. Now, people, this is where some of the FUD's coming in right now because they're worried about the Safuu BNB liquidity pool, which technically is the treasury. So I want people to know this was the treasury wallet. Effective immediately, the Safuu Auto LP wallet holds 0 liquidity pool holdings. The accrued pool share of 38.126945 has been withdrawn, leaving the liquidity pool as wholly community owned through the tokens of each holder. So now there's no more treasury. It's gone. It's kaput. So what happened with that? There was 50% of that was Wrap BNB, which is obviously, in the treasury, and then the rest was Safuu. So the good news, the Wrap BNB withdrawn is now held by the treasury and will be used to add towards Safuu X liquidity in 2023 as we promised. That was already stated before. Correct. That's nothing new. We all knew that. Right. The Safuu withdrawn is technically owned by the treasury too. So they could have sold that Safuu and taken it for themselves, which in theory they could sell on the market for profit. He said that. However, since the Safuu team only have good intentions and sound moral compass, Brian Legend made the choice to burn the entire Safuu amount from the withdrawn LP. That's why you saw $2.4 million instantly get burnt. Gone. So that was great. Now, the manual burn of 2.493 tokens has increased the fire pit from 54.49 to a staggering 59.72. That was just in one swoop. True hyperdeflation dynamics are now in effect, which will in turn cause Safuu price to appreciate in value over time. The SIF continues to buy back and burn tokens from the free market. This action will carry on forever, causing further price appreciation of Safuu tokens. In summary, this is the most bullish news that Safuu token holders could ever dream of hearing to the freaking moon. Yeah, I want to throw my phone on the ground because I can't drop the mic. But seriously, this is huge news. Yeah. And I had fudders last time. Well, if this is a real community-driven project, why doesn't he just renounce the contract? And I'm like, he just may. And look what he did.
We all know there's always going to be something, man. And I think it was a boss move right there.
We've all got to see this as a gift.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Break out the fire extinguisher on you guys. I got it ready.
I love it.
We're going to need that because it's going to be roaring.
Yeah.
Let's see who's the first person in the comments. Jay Legend, let's go, Preek.
Prado was here. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to see Prado? Let's see Prado.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He's
at work.
Oh, he looks good today. Hi, Prado. Let's go, Preek. Yes, he was one of the people saying, "Greek, we need you. We need you. We need you."
Yeah.
And I'm like, Prado, I don't know where he's at. I know he's working. He said he was going to call me in the morning. I got no call. And whew, what a crazy day. So I just threw this together on a whim, not planned. We got 141 people watching already. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Also, Chloe, I'm not even going to say the name. I will butcher it. Fire Pit is going nuts. It's going absolutely nuts. Once again, when are we hitting 99.9% Fire Pit? I don't know.
Within 2 weeks.
It's going to be hard.
Prediction.
It's going to be hard.
A prediction.
If we
go ahead, Fit.
Right.
Okay.
So I was working this morning, and I was doing some calculations, and this was before what Brian actually did. I reckon I reckon by Christmas Day, we're going to be pretty much out of Safuu by Christmas Day. Now with this, I'm going to have to scrap on my calculations and start again. Rough guess, I reckon we got 20 days.
Now, I want to say this. Getting down to 90% is going to be, we're probably going to be there by mid-December, 90%. But it's that last 9.9% that's just going to take forever because the price will have nowhere to go. Like right now, in the one SIF buy they made today, it was 600,000 tokens. Like I think I have to look. These are just numbers thrown out of my head. It was above 500,000 tokens in one Swift buy. When you get to a higher price, which if you're at 90% burnt in the Fire Pit, you're going to have a higher price. Those buys aren't going to burn as many tokens, so it's going to be a slower process, but it's still happening. So it could take a while, but to get to 90% definitely can happen quickly. I didn't anticipate we'd hit 60% this quick.
I know, right?
Like,
so here's a great question for you, Greek. So when do you sell? At what point? Because you know this thing's going to skyrocket. So at what point do we sell it and take our profit?
I have no clue that number. I just know that
exactly.
I threw in money that I can afford to lose. So for me, and I called it my degen play from the start. Yeah. But now, is it really a degen play? I think I have to take that label completely off. It's not a degen play. Yeah. So I'm not going to call it a degen play. It was my degen play. And when I interpret something as a degen play, that's money I can afford to lose. Right. I throw it that. So that's what I did. What I am interested about is because we're seeing these swings rapidly, we're seeing a lot of people play the swings, and which in turn is actually burning faster. So for everybody watching the whales doing what they're doing, I'm sitting back and I'm just like, keep going, bro. And it's great. Yeah. So this has been great with the swings. As for a price point, man, like I used to say, I don't want to throw Prado numbers out, but I'm going to throw a Prado number like 100 plus.
Yeah,
is very, very doable.
Sure.
It's very doable. Now, what I'm going to say is when I throw that number out, I'm not going to say, oh, tomorrow we're going to be at 100 plus, or in a month we're going to be at 100 plus. Eventually,
it's achievable.
It's achievable with the right parameters, and it's just a matter of time. Now, how long that takes, that's how long you're willing to hold. Like some people may see $10,000 and like it's freaking the amount I hold, like a $2 price tag is ridiculous. That's a 20x for me and my total amount, and my original $50. I can't even figure out how many X's that. It's crazy. Yeah. But that's a lot of money to some, and some aren't going to make it. And that's why we always say, not everybody makes it to the end. So when people are worried, and then you get this argument too, it's going to be hard to get a 99.9% Fire Pit because what if somebody holds 500,000 and doesn't sell? Right. Well, everybody's sell point's different. If they bought in at 2 cents for that 500,000, like that's a ton of money. They don't need as much X's to make it game changing money. Like I need more X's than they do. But so it's all depending on what their goals are. And there's always going to be buyers and sellers. That's how this stuff works. So there's always going to be constant burn. And that's what it's so exciting. It's just so freaking exciting.
So I do have one question that I just can't quite wrap my head around. So it's going to be paired to SFX when it's on the 20th of January, right?
Yeah.
So that indicates a massive price pump to me.
There's going to be, yes.
You would think, yeah.
Well,
yeah, so
it would be, because if it's going to be paired on liquidity pools, that's going to then.
Well, it's just going to be swappable, so you'll be able to swap from to it.
Yeah,
there has to be a pairing.
It to me, that means that if the price isn't, see, and this is just my thoughts and my opinions, right? And I'm not going to make a crazy price prediction on live on YouTube, but shouldn't that mean that the Safuu token shouldn't be relatively close to the initial selling point of SFX?
If it follows the path it's on now, I anticipate it should be. It should be close.
You would think, yeah, and that's rational thinking, yeah.
And I'm just thinking that if it's going to receive some of on the pairing, if it's going to see that it's going to be that there's no point, there's not a point, sorry. There's got to be some clear logic to say there. I mean, without actually getting pen to paper and doing the maths, it's got to say that the token could be worth $9 or $10 by the time that the launch of SFX happens.
It could theoretically be there. Now, could it be higher even? Yes. It could be lower.
Could be even higher, yeah.
But either way, and then you get some people in the Discord, is it a 1-to-1 swap? And I'm like, yeah, he's just going to give you free money to move over to Safuu. I don't mean to joke about that, but like, it's whatever the price is at the time. It's just like if you're swapping, Safuu for BNB, you get as much BNB at the time of, you swap. Chad Morris, thank you so much for the super chat. We thought there was going to be some downtime. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to get some sleep, catch up on sleep. Obviously not. I got 3 hours the night before. I wake up, he changes something, and then he rechanges it after I go back to bed. But I bought 6,000 Safuu. Love all you. Let's go. That is amazing.
Yeah.
And Prado was on the phone with me the other night, and I was waiting for some BNB to clear, and he's like, Greek, you got to buy, Greek, I'm telling you. And I'm like, dude, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. Stop telling me. There he is. Stop telling me. And I'm like, dude, I'm buying right now. I'm waiting for my BNB to clear. He goes, Greek, I'm telling you, this is going to pump again. It's not going to be lower than 19 cents again. So a whale sold right when my BNB cleared, and my sale went in at 13 cents as opposed to 19 cents. In your face, Prado.
I'm buying now. I'm going to do it now on my phone. I'm just...
Now, of course, all this is not financial advice. I don't have to tell you this. This is just like us having a conversation here. It's not financial advice. But what other token is now Brian can't touch the contract? This is just ridiculous. And people keep asking, I've heard this asked too. If Brian actually had the keys to the fire pit and could touch the fire pit, don't you think he would and send it to a null address right now and get and like that FUD for good? So obviously he doesn't have the keys because that would be the easiest move. He can't touch it. He literally can't touch it. So I'm just that should be proof enough because
that is a great point. Yeah.
Okay, where were we? Kevin Rollison, good morning to Greek and all. Thanks so much. CERN, channel member, Preek in the house. Yes, we are. Yee from Henry. Miss Lovey's in the house. Nice to see you as always. Safuu Warrior, good morning from New Zealand. Wow, we got people from New Zealand. This is awesome. Teddy One is here. Good to see you again. Arnold Lee, strap yourselves in. Me and him were going back and forth on Discord this morning, having some fun. It was wild in there. Chalk Talk came in and she goes, what did I miss? She goes, I go away from the computer for 2 minutes. She went when the LP was burnt. And she comes back, she goes, it was 54, now it's 59. I missed 55, 56, 57, 58. I'm like, we all did. It was instant. It was like that.
We just jumped up to 33 cents.
Yeah,
Oh
35.
no! Don't tell me.
The
35.
pump is with us.
I'm literally buying
35.
right
Pump. I told you guys the pump's coming. And you know what? There's so many people waking up to this news, and their first thought is, "Holy crap! The burn went up so much. I got to get in now." And that's what's happening because they're realizing there becomes the point, and I don't know exactly what that point where the price can't sustain at these current levels with where the burn percentage is. There is a point. I don't know the math. Dio's probably got that math like down. Like if Dio was on this stream right now, he'd be like,
Right.
yeah, right there at this percentage, there's no way the automatic market maker could keep up. It would have to do this. And he would be like, you'd be like, are you speaking English, dude? But Lady Bex is in the house. Hello, guys and girls. Good to see you as always. One of the ladies of the Greek Discord. Live Freedom, also a lady of the Greek Discord. Hi, everyone. Hi, Greek. Thanks for doing this. No problem. I have no life, really.
The Greek always gives the people what they want.
Yeah, I was just waiting for Prado. Earlier, people were like, Greek, you got to go live. You got to go live. You got to go live. And I'm like, well, this is what I'm waiting for, guys. You see him? But then I texted NR, and I'm like, NR, can you come on with me? Because I don't like going alone because I like bouncing my ideas off of people. Okay, when you're alone, you have to feel it. That's why you get all the...
I just jumped in. I had to.
37 cents.
Jesus.
It's just rolling, man. The fire pit's going nuts. It's it's insane.
Safuu is going nuts. Yes,
it is. Yeah,
Hi, Daniel. Love your enthusiasm. Let's see Daniel's enthusiasm right now.
You are right. He is looking good.
I'm telling you right now, we're all gonna make it. Buy. Not financial advice though. Buy.
It's going to $100,000.
Right. When y'all think he's gonna come back?
I don't know. When he comes back and we tell him what the price is at, he's going to lose his crap. So this is good.
I told you guys.
You know what? I'm just going to leave Prado there because it's funny. Never been that bullish, says Norbert. The more I calculate it, though, the more amazing it looks. And I must say this is the case. My dad, the other day...
Sorry.
No, keep going with it.
60.5.
It's crazy, man.
Wait, are you serious?
People. I'm serious. This is the reason why I'm holding my my mobile phone.
Okay, I got to get in my Discord so I can see the buys and sells.
What is he talking about? What are you talking about? 60 points. Oh, you're talking about the fire pit.
Fire pit, yeah, fire pit.
Oh, okay.
It is roaring.
Oh, I thought you meant price. I was like,
yeah, me too. I'm like, what the hell?
Okay.
No, 36 is the price. Sorry.
Back to my story. I was telling my dad about this, and I was telling him the volume, and I was telling him all the stuff, and he's a CPA, so he's a numbers guy, and he goes,
yeah,
oh, this is going up. And that was his thought. And I got him to download MetaMask. That's as far as we got, though. But it's funny. Legendary seed. Bullish, amazing news. Safuu, let's freaking go. What were you going to say?
I said I put a video out this morning. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I was predicting that the fire pit would be at 75% by Friday, and that the Safuu price would be at 45 cents. I might have underestimated that.
It's hard to predict at the moment, Pride, because it's hard. Because how many times have I know as I've tried to pump out 5 or 6 videos this week, right? And every single time that I've tried to pump out a video and then upload it, the information I've given is out of date. I mean, seriously, it annoys me so much.
Well, at least I'm not outdated yet.
It's very tough. It's very tough market, right? It's crazy.
Because you get
so this is why I time my videos the way I do. Is because I wait for Brian to go to sleep, which is roughly an hour and a half from now. Right around that 11 o'clock mark, my time is when Brian stops with everything, and then it settles down, and then people are like coming in, and they're like, "What happened? What happened?" And then you get all the masses from, especially in the U.S., all the masses from the West Coast. They wake up and they're like, "What happened?" And then they're like, well, "I'll just watch Greek's video, so I don't have to dig through the Discord for 5 hours." You know, but this morning was nuts. Like Odie's. It's 7:51 by Odie. Odie's probably having no clue. Him and Asa are just like waking up, having a coffee, and they're going to be like, what the shit happened to the fire pit?
Right.
That's nuts.
Look at this one. It burnt my hair. That's what happened to the fire pit, guys.
Yeah.
Burnt off my hair.
He's got no more hair. Ridiculous.
Oh, come on, BNB. Come on.
No to state. Hello, Mr. Prado and Greek. Let's go. This was before all you guys joined, you know.
Yeah, man.
Texas FPS up. Ramen's in the house. We got bullish news for Safuu community from Brian Legend. No more FUD or hate, just one way to the moon. I guess, like, where can FUDders take this? You want to FUD the community now?
They'll find something.
They'll find something. They'll find something.
Yeah, they find whatever the hell they want. I mean, we'll just carry on making money. See you later, bye.
Johnny Fowler, let's get ready to rumble. I had a comment yesterday in my video saying that we may all make it prior to Safuu X.
So does this bring in some people that were staying away because of Brian's past and all the FUD? So do people now that he's renounced the contract, does this bring those people to Safuu? You know, because anybody in crypto loves a good degen play, and like you said, it's really not even a degen play at this point.
Right? No, it's not.
Crypto Fit, if you haven't bought yet, we're seeing a lot of sells now.
Oh, that's all right. I'm literally just trying to get BNB.
But yet the price is still holding at 35. So all these sells are just creating burn, which is amazing, which is what I like seeing. That's why I like my Discord when I see the sells and I see the price staying stationary. It just makes me chuckle. And maybe because the price is staying stationary right now with all these sells is telling you that the price is finding a new discovery floor, because we technically jumped 5% of a fire pit instantly and people didn't know which way to go. So it's crazy. I didn't even know this. Brian was in the comments. Was this sock blowing news? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Just saying that. Yeah, he just posted it early.
Brian, this is what you were wanting to release yesterday, probably in the live stream, and just didn't do it. This was awesome, though.
Yeah.
Awesome news.
You could definitely tell there was a weird vibe on that AMA yesterday.
Yeah, it's like the fire pit's 50%. We need to go on, but we wanted to wait till the right time for the news. I actually liked it this morning. It was better this morning. Yesterday I was a zombie, but poor Odie, he didn't get the good news on his life. I'm kidding. But yes, Brian, that was mind-blowing news. When I saw it, my first thought was, holy hell, first of all, I saw the fire pit jump 5%. I was so confused because I got my whale alerts in my Discord and I go, there's no buy or sell here. What's going on? Why is this jumping up like this? And then somebody pointed out in the Discord, one of the good ones said the LP was just moved into the fire pit. And I go, oh, this is great. And then the announcement came out and I was like, let's go. He didn't have to do that. I want to reiterate.
He could have sold it.
He didn't have to do that. He could have sold that, and I'm actually ecstatic. That should show you everything about Brian Legend that you need to know.
Agreed.
I mean, I've met the guy, so I've seen him in person and know what kind of character he has. But for those who haven't, this is just who he is in like the Discord, and what he does with his actions is exactly who he is in real life. I'm telling you, Pride would probably say the same thing.
Yeah,
this guy is truly genuine. And, it probably wasn't even a thought process of, oh, yeah, technically that is the treasury money that he could have done that with. Yeah. And he decided, oh, no, let's roar this thing because I feel like roaring and helping the community out.
I think he's constantly like proving the FUDders wrong. I think he gets a kick out of it.
110% Pride. Yeah, 110%.
I mean, one thing I would like to say to Brian, because I know he's watching, is thank you for giving it back to us. Yeah, man. It was always a project that I would have loved to have in the community anyway. But it really means a lot to us, all influencers and everybody. Like, you built something up, you experienced all of that hurt and all of that pain and everything that everybody went through, all of that FUD, and then you say, right, do you know what? I built up something crazy good, right? And I'm giving it all back to you. I'm giving it all back to you. You can now vote on it as a community, and you can do with it as you want. We're going to pair it with SFX, and then that would be absolutely incredible. I've just bought another $100 worth right now, and I think Brian, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for giving it all back to the community. I think that is the best thing you could have ever done, and if you'd planned it, well, you were a really smart man as well.
Well, that just makes it even more special if it was planned. Yeah. And well said, Fit. And I know you've always said that it brings you joy just buying Safuu, and Yeah. Well said, brother. Well said.
Yeah.
24,605,000 circulating supply. Ridiculous.
Wow. We were 24 million. It was just 28 million. God damn.
I've just brought another 300.
Oh my God. We go sub 20. This thing's going to fly. So, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. So Jasper Diaz says, how many Safuu do you guys have? I've already exposed mine on Discord because Prado loved my number of Safuu. It's the greatest number ever. It makes me not want to buy more, but at the same time, I need to buy more. So 54, 54.54, 54, 54. So it was great when I bought that amount. It was just totally random. Of course, I couldn't set that up. It would be so hard. But am I done buying? No, I'm not done buying. Probably not. I say I am. My goal was 5,000, and then the dip happened from 19 cents to 13 cents when I bought. So I got that extra 454, 54, 54. And Prado was jealous. That's when I was on Prado wake up call. So every night, me and Prado are on wake up call. So if the price does a dip, we call each other till the other person wakes up, and then we force them to buy. But Prado's he's always awake because he works the weirdest hours in the world. So
I'm going to answer this one. How many Safuu do I have? I bought at 1.3 cents, and I bought $25 worth, and that gave me just over 1,000 at the time. I'm now up to 2,261. My DCA is off the charts already on that. So 2,261. My goal is actually 10,000. That's my goal, and I plan to have it before the amount of Safuu runs out, obviously. Yeah, I've got no issues with buying $100 or $200 a week. You know, I've got no issues with that at all at the moment because it's not a DGen play. I agreed with Greek when he launched his video saying it's a DGen play, saying it's high risk. It's not. Hindsight's 2020 always, you know, and you know this. I mean, I came up with some really crazy strategies. Like, should I take profit, convert it to Bitcoin, and then feed SFX for the bonus, or what should happen here? I mean, where are we at now? 125,000 for the let's just check. Are we at 125,000 for the Bitcoin sacrifice?
Oh, we could pass that.
Mm-hmm.
Have we?
I forgot where we're at.
Oh,
let me look it up.
I get it.
Yeah, don't just speak Greek, just in case. Don't just throw a number out there, brother.
126,700.
I said 125. I said 125.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's the play? I mean, because you know, I don't have a huge amount of money.
Well, that's where I was torn because it was sitting at 1.3 cents. And I was like, do I degen fully into Safuu, or do I go convert to BTCB? And I chose to go to BTCB, and then I put that $200 into whatever at the time. But that 200 would have got me over like 12,000 Safuu at the time where it was priced, whatever it is. I don't know the math, but it would have been a ton more. And then Brian, 4 hours later, it makes the announcement of the new tax. And when I saw that, it all changed. Then I woke up. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to degen some more. But Barry McCockiner was in my comments, he's in my DMs, and he's like, dude, you got to buy. And I'm like, yeah, let me just see where this heads in the morning. I want to see how people take this news. And then I wake up and Pride and Prado are live, and the price had jumped from 3 cents to 13 cents. And then in the span of us being live together, 13 cents to 23 cents. So I was like, well, at least I got $50 worth at 2.7 cents. You know, I'm good. But this is crazy. Had I known that news, now I think what's going on with Safuu is actually hurting some of the Bitcoin sacrificing. I think we would have seen a lot more Bitcoin sacrifices because there was people who wanted to sacrifice more for Safuu X. Like I know, I would have been doing more, like probably 200, like all this money that I just threw into Safuu would have all been going into the Bitcoin sacrifice. But now it's like, I see this play and it's stopping that. And I know a lot of people are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I think there's no bad plays though. That's the good part.
Yeah.
There's no bad plays. Whether you
Right.
you go on BTCB, I mean, you Bitcoin.
And now that this
Safuu.
is a bridge,
Yeah.
like this is a way of getting over. Like you can more. So like I did the math when I did that move. It was 3x what I would make in Bitcoin from the time mainnet went live. So I was like, oh, 3x my money. That's awesome. Because I didn't know what this degen play was going to do. I didn't know the tax stuff at the time. Remember, this was pre-Brian announcement.
Right.
Had I known the Brian announcement, now 10x, like I've already 10x that initial. I would have, if I'd put that 200 in, I would have been more than 25x that. It would have been ridiculous. So, well, no, it would have been like 15x, whatever. I don't know what the price is. Still,
yeah.
It's just crazy to think that now with the bridge, there's no. I'll just play this, and I can get more X's, and then I can still go over to Safuux X.
Right, and then also, like I said, we have right now we got 2.7 million in liquidity. So if anybody did want to go from Safuux X wants to launch to Safuu, the money is there.
Okay, guys, the sexiest man in show business is here,
More here.
Mr. Prado.
What's up, Dan? Good to see you back, brother.
So there's a new. It's not a new train. An old train from back in the day. They rolled in New York today. So there was all these people excited to see it. They painted each car different colors. So that's what we had to get a shot of. Just a quick shot of that. And my other guy's going to feed it in. And that's it. I'm done. So I'm going straight from here to my house, which is over an hour and a half away. So you have me from here all the way until the end of the show, however long that is. So let's make it a long one.
Prado, I just want to let you know some numbers so you can get extra excited for the people.
Please.
Price is sitting at, let me update the app first before I misspeak because I don't think it auto updates. Price is sitting at 31 cents according to the app online right now at the moment. We can only talk about what's at the moment. Insurance is SIF is sitting at 18,265. Circulating supplies at 24,598,000.
I'm sorry, say that again, Greek. I got a text in the middle of what you were saying. Start all over.
So the SIF's at 18,000. Price is at 31 cents. Circulating supplies at 24,598,000. And
24 million?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And the fire pit percentage has crossed 60%. We are now at 60.09.
Yes. That's incredible.
Circulating supply went down 4 million already.
It's crazy.
That's incredible. The fact that we, like, when I found out the news, it was at 59%. We're already 2% higher than that.
And,
that was just like an hour ago. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is absolutely bullish.
and
Self-sufficient,
with everybody,
community-owned, right? Isn't that what this is all about?
Yeah. I was going over with everybody how Brian gave us a gift because I think a lot of people don't understand what happened with the LP sell. They don't realize that was the amount of money that was in the treasury, okay, from the auto LP pool, and that Safuu technically, that's their money that they could do with whatever, the team's money.
Yeah, they could have dumped on us.
He chose to take the Safuu, that part, it's half and half. He chose to take the Safuu part and just burn it all, which is like the gift of gifts when he didn't have to do that. So, if you see anybody fighting that in Discord, just let them know that he didn't have to do that. Yeah. And even the other part is going over to Safuux X for liquidity. So it's helping us anyways. So, wow.
So guys, do any of you guys have a plan as to when you're going to take profit in Safuu? Do you have that magic number for you individually? Or are you just going to let it ride and see what happens?
For Safuu, the protocol?
For Safuu, yeah. For Safuu.
I'm doing it in baby steps.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Next step would be like 75 cents and then like $1. I mean, then I'm just gonna hold to the end, like 500 Safuu, whatever it gets to.
I think I'm gonna hold until it hits $1,000 each.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Greek, now, did I tell you? Were you on with me when I did that math at what it's going to be? at $1,000 because it's going to get to $1,000.
Yeah,
It's going to get to $1,000. Do you know what that means? If we get
math
to
was me and you in a private
610,000,
conversation. Yes, it's going to be nuts.
it's only $61 million as a market cap. If we reach $1,000 at 610,000, how many people think that's impossible? It's out of the blue. There's no way we can ever do that. Of course, that is so. That's so doable. It's probable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's so
this is
doable.
what-
It's probable.
This is what.
And guess how
Prado
much
was
you
doing
got
with
it for,
me on the
Greek?
phone
Greek,
for
you
hours.
got it for 0.009 cent.
No,
Greek got it for 0.009 cents. It's going to be $1,000. At least one of your safe was going to be. Because you didn't sell all of them. You got a couple of them. You made a couple bucks.
No, my
But
original.
bottom line is, bro, this is
2.7 cents.
On his way to the moon.
When I bought on Crypto Leads channel, I bought $7, 700 Safuu at 0.009. And then I sold that. At the time, I had no clue. I thought, okay, I'm
Sure.
just going to degen, run it up a little. And I needed gas fees for some stupid other projects. So I just sold it for like $2 profit. And I'm like, okay, great. Good job, moron. If I just kept that. And then I added $50 at 2.7 cents because Pride's like, look at how much I got for $50.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, you convinced me, bro. And this was
Bro,
5
the
minutes
best
after I-
is, let me tell them this story, Greek. The best is this, right? I'm on the phone with Greek. Everybody was calling me because it went under 20 cents. I told everybody, call me until I wake up. I don't care. So Barry called me first, then Greek. I'm on the phone with Greek. Right? Everybody, I'm on the phone with Greek. And I'm telling him, bro, like, this is going to go, like, you got to understand, take everything that you possibly can. I'm giving him this whole hype speech. You understand? I'm telling him, you got to take everything you possibly can, put it all into Safuu right now. This is where it is. This is going to be the unbelievable thing. He's like, okay, bro, I got you. I'm doing it right now. I'm just waiting for some B&B to clear. It's 19 cents. The B&B clears, right? Say, Greek goes to buy it. It drops to 13 cents. The second that he's going to buy it drops to 13 cents. He buys it for 13 cents. It goes right back up to 19 cents.
I'm never that lucky.
I'm like, you lucky motherfucker, bro. Come
I'm
on.
never that lucky.
It dropped down to 13 cents the second he was going to buy. I said, Greek, it's 12 cents, 13 cents right now. He's like, yeah, my B&B just cleared. I'm buying right now. I'm like, bro, the luckiest guy on earth, bro.
Karma loves the Greek.
It was great.
It was unbelievable.
Then Prado was like,
That is cool.
why don't I have Greek luck?
Yeah.
Hopefully, once I get my Greek puppet, I'll have better luck.
Greek puppet's going to be an international sensation, bro.
Yeah. They're going to be on store shelves everywhere.
I can't wait.
The Crypto Lead tried to make the Greek puppet. It was amazing. They made a sock puppet with my face, and then they go, the British invasion's coming, and then Rav used his kid, and his kid goes, shorts on a boat, and then slaps me in the face. Oh, it's so great. Now, what's this? Does anybody know what Asshole Trains Pancake Swap can no longer sell? Is there something tied in with the auto liquidity with them where they can? I have no clue. I'm not even going to even try to talk on this. Every time I talk on Pancake Swap, I wouldn't even worry. For anybody, I just want this. We have to stop worrying about Pancake Swap selling. We have to stop worrying about anybody selling. We need to encourage volume right now at this point.
Sells as much as buys.
Burn. Do not worry about selling. If they sell and it goes down to like 12 cents, guess what? You get the gift of a lifetime. Okay, not financial advice, but the gift of a lifetime, and it burns a ton of tokens in the process. Look what today has done. If we go, eventually this is just going to skyrocket, and it's getting almost to the point where it doesn't have a choice. Okay, so don't worry about Pancake Swap selling. Don't worry about the whale games. Now people are worried about, now they split their funds into 10 wallets as opposed to 4 wallets. And what I think they're doing is they're buying in at different levels, and they're just playing the game even more. So now they'll jump it up with one wallet, sell, and then they'll keep playing the games. But what they're really doing is burning a ton of tokens and helping everybody out. Now, it's crazy. I love it.
Let me read the thing from the Safuu B&B liquidity pool.
Perfect. You can share your screen. That's better.
It says effective immediately, the Safuu Auto LP, while it holds 0 liquidity pool holdings, the accrued pool share of 38.126945% has been withdrawn, leaving the liquidity pool as wholly community-owned through the tokens of each holder. The 38.126945% owned shares were split up the following: WBNB 2,465, Safuu 2,493,963. These above percentages are owed to the Safuu Treasury through accumulative tax fees as well as auto LP additions. The LP shares were rightfully owned. On an extra positive note, the LP withdrawal above is ahead of the Pancake Swap team, where they are known to take their fees by removing liquidity themselves, causing price to fall. By getting ahead of them ourselves, it eliminates the majority chunk of profit they were eligible to receive.
Okay, so
No,
in a
it's
way,
like-
it does affect them.
Where are we up to? 31.32. 31.32.
I'm
Yeah.
behind on comments. People are almost 60%. We're way over that right now.
Yeah.
Brand Legend, you put Safuu in on your level of notoriety. Ari Diesel's here. Happy. Brian, you are amazing. Push that like button, everyone, and share. Go out, share this to everybody so we can spread the positivity. We can spread the news to everybody. Go like, subscribe to everybody who's on the channel right now, except for Daniel Prado. If you're on Daniel Prado's channel watching, come over to the Greek's channel and support the Greek more than Daniel Prado, because I set this up. Daniel Prado was sleeping. I'm kidding. I love Daniel Prado. Do not ever take anything I say to him seriously. We always joke with each other.
I was way awake before you, bro. Like,
Yeah, you were.
what time did I wake up today? 1 o'clock in the morning today. 1 o'clock.
Yeah. I just
That's kind of
thought
ridiculous. I don't expect anyone to do that. You know.
Yeah. The audio is coming out like double. Can it be fixed? Well, this is a while back, so I think
it was just at one specific time, Greek. I think it because I
Never
heard
mind.
it at one point. Yeah.
I'd had to read the comment.
There you go.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Pietro Savastano, hey all, load up your bags. We're going to the moon. This is what I said in my video yesterday. This is the prime burning zone. This is the prime.
Yeah.
Load up your bags before you go up. Don't look at this and focus on price. Right now, price is irrelevant. Price is just something
We
that you're
want
using to
volume.
buy in,
Yep.
get better spots for yourself.
Correct.
But don't sit there and look at the yo-yos and be like, oh my God, I'm down. I don't even look at what my bag size total amount is, because then it gives you in this negative mindset. Just look at your Safuu balance and be like, am I happy where it's at and where this is going? Because as that supply gets lower, remember, price has nowhere to go because people are still buying it. You're getting tons of volume. It's ridiculous the amount of volume you're getting a day. So,
well, this is probably going to be one of our biggest volume days today. I mean, with this news, I mean, and you see the prices going up like crazy right now. It's going up 10 cents, almost 10 cents, right? We were at around 21, 22. And now this thing is up. It's going up about 10 cents. And that
21.
basically is a 50% up from where we were. That's huge.
Yeah, the West Coast hasn't even woken up yet. It's 8:15 there.
So the volume that we've been averaging roughly, and I'm just checking it here, with 5 million already in the last 24 hours, but we've been averaging 4 or 5 million every single day since it was all sacrificed. So the way that I've worked that out is that Prado, just to catch you up on what we were talking about before, we were saying that we've only got about maybe a 20 or 30 day period of this level of volume where we can actually we're going to run out of Safuu. We are going to run out of Safuu very, very shortly. And I don't think, we're going to get to 90%. And then Greek mentioned that it's going to take a long time for the last 9.9% to go. For the fire pit to be 99.9%, it's going to be absolutely huge. Absolutely.
Well, that's what we're hoping for, Crypto Fit UK. The reason why we're expecting that is because price is going to go up. Now, the higher the price, the slower it's going to go. But if it stays down here, then best believe it's going to be still burning. We'll get there even faster. The bottom line, though, is yes, we expect it to slow down because this price is going to go up. This is nothing but bullish from here on out. There's no reason for people. I don't understand how right now it's not $20 for Safuu. I just don't get it. You know what I mean?
100%.
But hey, we'll see what happens.
$9 by the time that
I'm going to be stopping too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be not. It'll be good. It'll be good if it gets to $9 at the same time as the mainnet launches. But I'd imagine it's probably going to be higher than that because the tokens would have been exhausted by then.
So, Crypto Gale, what's everyone's price prediction by Christmas? So I was factoring in. Me and Khan did something where we were factoring in if we kept the levels, we were burning about 3 to 4% daily. We did this on the other nights live. That we'd reach by December 5th an 80% fire pit, somewhere 80 to 85%.
Yeah.
Well, with today's happenings, that just threw a wrench in everything. We just jumped up so much in one day. And to still be at this low price with that jump up gets me even more excited. And that, because it's just going to keep going just as fast. It's almost like you skipped levels, you skipped a bunch of days of burning, and now you're at it's just nuts. I love it. As for price prediction, it's hard because the whales are playing these swings, and unfortunately they control the market. So with the price, they can play the swings, but it's okay. Eventually there's a point where, Deal was putting it there where the automated market maker it's got to balance out the liquidity with Safuu and BNB. And when it does that, there's only so low the price could fall. This is going to keep rising every day.
Yeah.
The bottom.
The floor price is going to continue to rise.
By Christmas, I'm going to say we're holding a floor price, hopefully over $1.
Yeah,
which is not crazy prediction. It's not really nuts. Yeah, according to Ted's numbers, the way this was cycling yesterday, he was in Discord throwing numbers, and Ted's the Daylight Protocol CEO founder. For anybody who doesn't know, he was saying that the way we're going, we're raising the floor price by 3 cents a day at the current volume we were doing, and that $1.12 a month in price appreciation is just pure math. It's just like standard math, and you can kind of see it. Yeah, we'll dip lower, but then it just shoots right back up.
That's before all this info, all this liquidity pool and all that stuff.
Yes, that was yesterday info, which now is null and void because today info came. It's just that's what makes Safuu so exciting. We thought we were just going to sit back and be like, "What are we going to talk about? I don't know." This is nuts.
I made a video about it, Greek. It's like, what are we going to do as influencers? And I was like, oh, we're going to be really quiet. And then there's been nothing but like hundreds of bits of news. Every single one of them been as bullish as the next bit. I can't tell you how many videos I've tried to launch this week, and I've had to just delete them simply because of the fact that they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm seeing in my comments, Barry says, when McCockiner is in your DMs, you should listen. Always take it. Barry, you're 100% right. What did I tell you? I said he wanted me to make a short video showing the explosive nature of this. And I said, I'm at a bar. The one time I'm at a bar in my life. And I'm like, I wasn't even drinking. I had 3 pieces of pizza. That's a Greek party right there. Yeah. And I should have not made the video. I should have just bought. But, had I known Brian was going to make the announcement, of course, all this hindsight's 20/20, everything. I don't play that game with myself because then I just become depressed. Anil Kumar, Brian is not associated with Safuu anymore. Hard to imagine Safuu without him. I don't know how to take this news. Okay, he's still part of it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
he's announced the contract. He can't control the contract. So Brian's still going to talk about Safuu. He's still going to talk about him bullish natures. But
it's
now he's talking at it like it's still his baby. But right now you announced the contract, which basically means what it's set at now is what it's going to remain at. So for everybody who wants reflectionary basis, wants them to change things, you can kiss that out the window. Dio yesterday was having arguments in Discord with so many people who are like, we need to give reflections out so people back. They should lower the fire pit burn instead of adding that BUST to liquidity. You know how they do the LP injections with. That's what's so great about actually the fire pit buy and burn is it injects BUSD into liquidity, and Ted was explaining how great that is. I mean, our percentage yesterday was over 50% of the liquidity to the circulating supply, which is just what's it called? The market cap. It was just nuts. Our liquidity was so healthy. And I'm like, that's because of those BUSD. And people want to take those BUSD injections and then spread those out to everybody so that we can all get like rewards from this. And I'm like, guys. And Dio's words were just awesome. He's just like, that's the first way to kill what great thing we have right now.
Yeah.
And I just want people to know that this is amazing. We've never seen anything like this in DeFi. Like this is going to open people's eyes. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if you see a bunch of tokens come out starting with max supply like this and making it high tax with burns that are just crazy. Yes, you can't. You need to make money for your protocol. So some people are going to change it where they're like, maybe 10% will go to just burn in just crazy amounts, and then the rest will go into treasury wallets because you need to have that, or otherwise for marketing and all that stuff. But you're going to see a lot of tokens start out with this model, and it's going to be crazy. And Daylight's one of them that's kind of doing this model with what I said.
I made a bit of a pledge actually with any token that does come out, or anything that comes out on the blockchain, no matter what comes out, I was going to put 100 BUSD on every single one that came out, as long as I could afford it, and then just see where it went.
Thank you.
That was my idea. And then it doesn't really matter to me at that point whether it does something or not. I still would have been supporting Safuux and the projects at the same time. But with what we've got going on here, this will absolutely 100% help it. That's for sure.
So by them renouncing the contract, as you can see, how does it? You're seeing these comments. Like, how does it feel to be a mini CEO? Technically, we're all CEOs, and those who hold the biggest bag actually hold the power, and that's how it is. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, that's how it is in life.
That's just
you want a bigger piece of the pie, and this is why we were saying accumulate, get to where you want, so you control the narrative. But we're all mini CEOs now, so it's awesome.
So imagine where Safuu's going to be come mainnet launch. There's going to be hype around Safuu, which is going to definitely, reflect on Safuux. I mean, there's no doubt that that's going to happen. So
absolutely,
this is just awesome to see.
Yeah, great marketing.
Yeah, man.
And we have 233 people watching. This is fantastic. A lot of people interested.
233 people. That's amazing.
79 are on my channel. I'm so proud of those 79 that have chosen to watch on my channel. Prod always jokes for the 5 people watching. Yeah, he jokes about the 5 people watching on my channel.
Yeah, that's always.
Can you see how many?
That's always a good one when I say it too. I always think that's a funny joke. Welcome all 7 people from Greg's channel.
We're on my Twitter, so that's good. Yeah, and this is one thing that is people are asleep on the Safuux pairing. It's just so massive. So when you swap over, those tokens get burnt, right? I don't want to speak out of turn or throw anything out there because there's massive value per day to be burned at the bridge. So like, does that, if you go over, those tokens are burnt, right? And then I just want to know how that occurs on this swap. But maybe I need to, if they're burnt. And
I'm sorry. What's your question? What was your question?
When you take your Safuu and go bridge it over to Safuux, are those tokens and Safuu burnt right away on that swap, or are they just?
I would think we had to be burnt, right?
I'm pretty sure. They're
they're burnt from one side, not the other. But they live on the other side though.
Right.
And then if you bring it back, then they get burnt on that side, and then so they don't really technically die unless they get sent to the. They don't get burned until they go to the fire pit.
Yeah.
If they don't go to the fire pit, they're not
burned.
Over,
technically, Safuux will hold that Safuu in their liquidity pool. And then when they come over, it will give that to them coming back. So it's just kind of it does remove it for circulating supply until they come back, and then it's just sitting in an LP pool. So technically, it's not burnt. It's just
you're just taking them out of circulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good to know. I wanted to make sure I had that right because it's still huge. It's just crazy. All this stuff. It makes it so easy to go on because a lot of people know BSC right now. When you want to off ramp your money where you're taking it, and we were complaining about not having an off ramp, and that's why that bridge is huge. Because now when you do want to sell, I hate using the word sell, on Safuux, now you can just come over to Safuu, go through the BNB chain, and you're all good. Not enticing people to sell, but you need to have that because there's a lot of other projects on our chain that are going to want people to get in and out easily. And if they can just go from BSC through a Safuu pairing really easily, that's going to be huge.
So for everyone watching us, I want everyone to not be this person, right? Don't be this person because they're really annoying. They're the same person that loves to talk about, all right, the utility of anything. Well, what's the utility? What is the utility?
That person. I saw that.
So that person is also the same person that will say this, right? So don't be this person because it's annoying. Do you not know that the liquidity pool is both BNB and Safuu? Yes, we know.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah. Well done.
So so here's the other side of that too. If you think that BNB is the only thing that's valuable, how about if I said to you, I'm giving you $2 million worth of Safuu? Would you say what? All of a sudden, it's worth something to you now, isn't it? So stop with it's only BNB that's worth something. If I said to you though, but I'm not going to give you $2 million worth of BNB. I will give you $2 million worth of Safuu. Would it all of a sudden now be valuable to you, or is it still not that valuable because it's not BNB?
No, you keep your $2 million because it's not worth anything, Dan.
I don't want
what I mean?
$2 million,
yeah.
I will
with the
never
nonsense
take your
already.
$2 million.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
AP
just like this is the kind of crap that we have to talk about. Like Brian even had to he had to waste time talking about it because someone said it in the comments yesterday, as if Jason doesn't know that. Like, please, don't be that person.
The best was like, yeah, we know.
Yeah,
Like, of course they know. AP that guy. How does the Safuu fire pit affect Safuu X? Please break it down, Barney style. So the Safuu fire pit right now does not affect Safuu X at all. Safuu X fire pit is set in stone based on what was sacrificed. At current levels, we're looking at a 98+% fire pit. At current levels, with Bitcoin being where it's at, Bitcoin can only drop at about 1.5% if we get a ton. And right now, it's not looking like that. So I'm just saying this. It's going. Okay, well, I'll guarantee 95+ fire pit percentage. Well, just because I haven't run the numbers myself. I've heard these from people that are smarter than me that run the numbers, and that's where they're predicting a fire pit. Now, the Safuu fire pit can go up to 99%. It will not affect Safuu X fire pit. They're two separate right now. So, guys, it's just crazy. Sorry, Brian just left me a super chat, so I just got excited for a second.
God damn.
Very cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, that's the Barney style. They're two separate entities right now. We got to stop looking at them as if they're like connected right now. Safuu X is already set. We're already packed our bags. It's time to go. Okay. So Brian, thank you so much. This means the world to me. I appreciate everything you've done. You know I'm a big fan, and you know the Greek's bullish, and I will always be bullish. I just need to say that. Okay. The way the tokenomics are now set means it's technically impossible for Safuu not to beat the previous all-time high of $300. It is a matter of when, not
I've been
if.
telling you guys this. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Safuu is my free gift to DeFi. You are all welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We know that it's your gift to us, and we appreciate it, and we love you for it. This is a true gift for everybody, especially right now, today, right here, right now. We are not even at a 50-cent price point, everybody. Do you imagine what he just said to you? Can you imagine what's going to happen if you bought it now, and then that does come to fruition? I'm guaranteeing it right here on this channel right now. We are going to go over $300 per Safuu sometime in the very near future. I would get on this right now. Everybody watching, stop wasting time. This is not. Stop with the nonsense. Rug pull, this, that, and the third. Go out and buy your Safuu. It's about to change your life for the better and in an incredible way in the next few weeks. I'm telling you.
Prado was waiting for his moment to say, "This is going to $1,000." He was so excited.
It's gonna go to 1,000. It's gonna go to 1,000. More than 1,000.
For anybody saying, of course, Brian's going to say this. Brian's going to say this, of course. And I know the FUDers are going to say this. Of course, he's trying to act like the savior of stuff. But his actions this morning should have spoke volumes. He burnt 2.4 million Safuu that he didn't even have to give us. Right. And he accelerated this burn so much. He didn't have to give us that. And I would not have blamed him otherwise.
He burned 2.4 million today? Safuu?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
That
other
was in the
side of
treasury?
it was the other side of the
Yeah.
treasury wallet.
He decided not to sell it in the market and keep the profits to move over to Safuu X. He did that. So he gave us the biggest gift. That's why I was trying to explain to people that Brian's actions this morning speak volumes. And it's exactly his comment here. Like, this is his free gift to DeFi. He's proven it this morning.
Yeah.
It's not just
Bro,
like
he's the gift. He himself is the gift to DeFi. He's proving that this is something to be reckoned with in
Damn
the world, in the universe.
Damn
He
straight.
gave us a $772,000 gift this morning.
Yeah.
And
Could
when
have taken
price
it over.
when price does pump up and over the all-time high, it's going to get noticed. People in crypto in general are going to notice it, and it's going to be too late at that point. That's why we're in a
Monday's gonna be nuts. Monday is gonna
man.
be crazy.
Yeah,
Monday's nuts.
we're in a unique position right now, so take advantage.
Well,
Yeah,
so
this
I
is
mean,
a big shopping time. for
Everybody
people.
watching us right now should be taking full advantage
Correct.
of where we are right now with this. We should be seeing a large candle going up, near $1, over $1 by the time this show is done. Because 235 people right now should be buying. That's a lot of money going into this. And we're not telling you this because we want to make money. We're telling you this because we want you to make money. This is going where it's supposed to go. This is going where it's supposed to go. Don't do this for me. Do this for you.
At the beginning of this chat, right at the very beginning, it was an hour ago, right? Okay, so I've got all the figures here. Yeah, the fire pit percentage was 59.6, but now it's 60.10.
At the beginning.
And
Yeah.
that's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, you know. And the price is 31 cents. And that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But, you know, that is absolutely crazy.
That doesn't make any sense, right, Fit? I mean, it's like, what's the liquidity pool reacting to?
Right.
No,
You know what I'm saying? The liquidity pool is not reacting to us very well.
no, it's certainly not. It's certainly not. But I mean, I'm sitting quite happy with 2,261. I just brought another 300 live now, you know, and it's absolutely amazing for me. This will basically for me, all right, this goes to 300 past the all-time high. For me, you know, I had £1 million worth of businesses that I lost during the horrible period of time of 2020. This would be redemption for me. It would be that huge. And Prado, I think actually it was your video that actually got me into this in the first place. Your reason why I've got 330 odd subscribers on my channel now is because you encouraged me to get there and then talk about it and learn as much as everybody else on all of the channels. It's absolutely insane. So not only just thank you to you, but thank you, Mr. Brian Legend, as well. Both and all of us, you know, all of us, we go on that chat and there's 25 of us and we just talk about it all day long, and we still got stuff to talk about at the end.
We can't stop, Fit. That's all we want. That's all we want. I want to talk about this all day, every day with everybody. I want everybody to understand just how important this is, how it's going to change your life. I'm proud of you. Thank you for coming on here, and thank you for doing what you're doing. You have been doing an amazing job. And our legend, there goes Crypto Pride. He came in because of me also, won his first Safuu because of me, and now he's here, and he's been an advocate. I mean, this guy, Crypto Pride, that's all. I mean, it's like all of you guys have been just absolutely amazing. And then we got Greek in April when he decided to join the fight because he saw Brian Legend and his tenacious and unrelenting will to go to battle on his own. But he had me there and he had all of us. But then Greek came on, and ever since then we've been, you know, we've been all together with this amazing ride. This is just the beginning of the ride again because we were born again. This is a new beginning. A new beginning, and everybody should be getting in on this right now. Don't come to me in my comments later on in May or in February when this thing is $1,400. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Prado,
That's
my
right.
commenters are worried about your heart. They want you to settle. Okay.
My heart is as big as they come. It's like the Grinch. Remember when it grows and it breaks the thing that's the magnifying glass? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
That's my heart.
And I must say this about Prado. He's got a huge heart. Like, from the day I came on the scene,
It shines.
he just took me under his wing. He said my name in one of his videos, and then the community listened. And since then, it's been Preek.
Freak. Yeah.
Prado,
But
but you
that
have to prepare your shaver.
Preek is like Preek is PR from Prado, and then Eek is
From Greek, yeah.
Right, Eek.
He wants to take ownership of the R, and I gave him ownership of the R because he got jealous that I got so many more letters.
I mean, it's kind of unfair, bro.
$50. Remember when we made the bet? If we hit $50, you got to shave your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Chris Marquis, this is a little different right now. You know what though? I'll go back to the $50 for Safuu again. Chris Marquis, as soon as we get the $50, I'm shaving it off. I'm gonna be like boom, and that's it. The whole thing comes off. It's done. I'm gonna look like Bruce Willis. I'm gonna go Bruce Willis style. I'm not gonna have. First, I'm gonna go. This is what I'm gonna do, Chris Marquis. Just to be funny about it, I'm gonna shave all this, like I'm going bald, and I'm gonna keep this on the side just to give everybody a look at what that looks like, and then I'll shave it all off.
It's gonna be the scariest.
Just because it's gonna look funny. I think that'll look funny to have like a bald, like I'm going bald shave, and then shave it all off.
I'll shave too. Why not?
Chris Marquis, we get the $50. It's curtains. My hair's gone. At least, And that's going to be weird, though, right? I'm going to look like Sharon Sabari, like with his bald hair and a big beard. I'm going to have a beard because I'm not allowed to shave until December 23rd. Remember that, guys. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Brian's offered me 100 Safuu X to not shave until December 23rd. So I'm not shaving. So I'm going to end up because we're going to get the $50 before Christmas.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna end up shaving my head and having a full scraggly beard. I'm gonna look like a crazy person.
Right. I will literally get waxed from head to toe. Right, $50 before Christmas. You've said it. You've heard it here now.
We're gonna be at $50 before Christmas.
For $50 before Christmas, I'm retiring before Christmas.
I was gonna say, you just said we're gonna be $1.50 by Christmas. Now we're at 50.
Yeah, of course. Do you guys notice the difference with me and Prado predictions? I always give a prediction that is very possible, but if you hit my prediction, and if you're okay with my prediction, then you're going to be okay with Prado's prediction. Like you can't not be okay with $50 if you're okay with $1.12. That's what I do. I do it so that mindset wise, you're not, because if we don't hit 50 and we hit like 35, you're gonna be like, Prado said 50, even though 35's a
bro. By the time Christmas comes, understand something. By the time Christmas comes, right, we're probably gonna be. This is just a guess. I'm just guessing where the circulating supply is, and you got everybody listening. Tell me. If this is not probable, we're going to be at around $3 million circulating supply, $50, $150 million market cap. Is that something that we can't do? Please.
It's easily done.
If the volume continues, yeah, no doubt.
Okay, so we're going to do 40,000.
That's right. You heard it here first. And it might even be more than that. It might be more than that.
So can I just ask everyone, right? When did you buy the safe? Obviously, you all sacrificed on day one. All of us did. Yeah. Okay. So all of us sacrificed on day one, 69 cents. Then Brian gave us a little bit extra. When did we all buy back into the Safuu token? Was it day one after the sacrifice?
I bought.
No, it was. It was the day that everyone started. It was the day that the liquidity was taken out.
Yeah.
When they took that out, that's when this whole madness started. Because the day after Brian reworked the schedule, that night when everyone started buying, when Greek bought while he was on with lead, that was the contract was still the same at that moment. Yeah, it was the next day that he made that change. He made the change the next night so that everything was burnt, the entire tax. Yeah. And that's when everything started going nuts.
I bought $50 worth at 2.7 cents. It was the morning, Tuesday morning. Or was it Monday morning? And then he made the announcement Monday, like 10 p.m. at night, that he was changing the stuff. I was going to add 200 more that night, but I decided to throw it into the BTCB to go into the Bitcoin bonanza. And I wish I had waited an hour because I would have saw Brian's announcement and it would have been a choice at then. Even though Barry, this is why Barry says when he talks in your DMs, you better listen, was on top of me about this opportunity. I didn't know what Brian was going to do with the taxes. So then the next day we wake up live with Prado and Pride were live, and it went from 10 cents to 23 cents. And I ended up, it dipped down to like 17 cents. I bought $200 more at that point. Then it went up to 29 cents. I bought $200 more at that point. Then the other night I bought $200 more when it was at 19 cents. And then it dropped to 13 cents. And that was a lucky buy where I got a ton.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun ride so far, and I love it. But I just I did some calculations. So when you guys went live that Tuesday morning, we were at 40,500,000 circulating supply. We have dropped 15,908,000 tokens since then.
In just that time.
Since Tuesday. And so we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days, 5 whole days from that time because it was in the morning.
Yeah.
So 5 full days, 15,908,000 tokens burnt. This thing is a machine. Like if you do that in the next 5 days, what we did, obviously the price floor is going to keep rising just a bit because it can't stay down that far. If you do that, we'll be at 10 million in 5 days. Now, of course, we had a 2.4 million manual burn this morning that helped. But still, let's just take that out of the equation. 12 million burnt in 5 days. That's still ridiculous. I just want people to realize. And yeah, Jamie, this comment, these people selling right now obviously have no idea what they're going to miss out on. A lot of it is swing trading, I have to say, but it's all good. It's all good for us because it's burning.
I was going to say the sells aren't a bad thing. Yeah.
But it's those people selling
what's going to happen,
into the swing trade. So like when they hit the top and then the big whale sells and then you see those mini sells after the whale sells, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Stop panic selling. This isn't going to zero. Yeah. It's just all part of the game. And then they sell into the sell, and then they realize, why didn't I? And then they buy back into the buy. So they buy back after the whale buys, and they're losing out every time, and they're wondering, why am I not making anything? It's because you are playing the game wrong.
I guess.
I can't see what that says.
It says
Prado once has to be right. Once. LOL.
I've been right a bunch of times.
Prado,
stop hating.
Prado,
there you go.
This time is the one time that if you are right, I will literally kiss you. Okay?
You guys got to do that live. You got to do that live.
Oh, that would be
I
misspoke. I would not do that.
While Prado's got his big scraggly beard and bald head.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got to kiss the ring. You say you'll kiss the ring.
There you go.
We're gonna go to $1,000, guys. I mean, that's the bottom line. I'm saying $50 by Christmas. It could be more than $50. This thing is gonna only be $150 million market cap by Christmas. Who's like? I mean, listen. I know that everyone thinks that my predictions are out of whack or whatever, but we'll see.
I'm with you, Daniel.
This
it's simple supply and demand.
Even if we got halfway, Prado. Even if we got halfway.
Yeah.
21 million is a huge milestone. We're about to become rarer than Bitcoin. So
that is absolutely what are we at right now?
24,591,000. So
wow, bro. We might be there by Tuesday.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's going to be a celebration. We'll have to go live for that one.
We go live every day. I mean, it's few times that we have to take off, live every day.
Well, the information changes so quick, we have to.
Any tips on how to get a sell-through on PancakeSwap? I tried taking a little profit and said slippage is off.
Keep raising the slippage.
Yeah.
Keep raising the slippage. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. It's too volatile at the moment. Like it's just crazy. I put mine at like 25 for some of them just to get it through. Because you need to sell when you need to sell. Things are happening fast with the whale game. So like when I sold last time at 50 cents, I wish I'd sold my whole bag at 50 cents and played the game because I would have made a lot more.
And bought back in, yeah.
Yeah, for those wondering, when I say sell my bag, I'm not leaving ever. I'm playing the game where I increase my position. So I bought at 50, I sold at 50 and bought back in at 26 cents, and I increased my position 250 Safuu on only $200 that I pulled. So I was only playing this game with $200, and I increased my position $250. If I'd done my whole bag at the time, I would have increased my position close to 2,000 Safuu. but I didn't feel confident enough because I don't control the market. And that's the thing with the whales. They control the market. When I sold at 50, it came down to 42 cents. That still wasn't enough to beat the taxes. I needed it to come down to 36 cents to beat 32 cents. Sorry. 32 cents was my number that I needed. So I was sitting there and it's very scary. Oh, what if the whale decides to pump again and it doesn't dip? So I was relying on others to get me to my price points. And that's what people need to understand. It is a very risky thing. It's fun when it works out. It's very fun, but it still was risky. And because I don't control my own destiny. Now for these whales, they have many wallets so they can buy and sell into each other to help their one wallet make profit. And they're working the system perfectly, which is fine because they're burning a ton of tokens in the process. But I just want people to know, if you're planning on playing this game, make sure you know your numbers, make sure you stick to it. Otherwise you could get burnt in the process.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, we are just getting swarmed with comments. Sorry, guys, if I don't bring up all the comments. It's Master Baron's in the house. Greek and Prado kissing from Vegas. If it hits 300 by January, I might join the action. LOL. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. Like, if it hits $300, I did the math on my calculator, and that's why I was smiling just randomly. Like, if it's that, I don't care who the hell I kiss. I'll kiss everybody. like, oh man, I need to stop my homie to my word. I'll kiss all the ladies. I'll be like, ladies.
Brian said it perfectly. It can't help it. It's going to. Listen, someone do the math. I'm not looking at a calculator. What's 610,000 times 300? It's not even close.
Yeah,
that's like 30 million or something. 40 million.
That's a low market cap. That's like a low cap. Like nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, really, who's not seeing this right now? Like, how loud do I need to scream this? A $300 per Safuu with 610 million is going to be about $35 million market cap. Where on earth do you think that we're not going to get there? I just don't understand it. Like people think that I'm just like blowing these things out. That my numbers are just like, hopium. It's not. It's going to happen. It can't help but happen.
Barry's comment, right? You just read it. Yeah. Okay. So
what did Barry's comment say?
We got a Barry special. He left a super chat, so I have to read it because I said I'd read all super chats. But Barry is the man. Can't wait to feel Greek spirit on my thighs. Oh my God, I hate seeing this. Give me Baird birds, baby. Prado and Barry Eiffel Tower. This is so nuts. Legend became a legend.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know if you guys were in the Discord yesterday when they were talking about doing the Eiffel Tower and high-fiving each other. It was pretty sick.
That's right.
And Barry's like, that's why you wear the glasses so you don't see eye to eye. And I'm like, oh my goodness. It was...
That was a great conversation.
Oh, Barry.
That image is far too unnecessary for Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Right, because we were. Oh,
Barry,
I don't want. Yeah,
he loves it. Barry loves that stuff. It's like, I will say this about Barry. For all those, he takes everything to the edge, and he crosses.
No, he goes way. He goes way. He falls off the edge, but it's great.
In my Discord, I had to give him his own playground so he can have his fun because he gets too out of control. It's
I love all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
To be fair, he is a big advocate of Safuu. Yeah. He's a big advocate of Safuu X. He was in my DMs pushing me to buy. Like, he called this prior to anybody I know. Like, he was trying to get anybody who would listen. Like, this man was spot on this, and I will say this to him. He got everything right. So for any, all the funny stuff he does, he was spot on this, and he didn't miss it. And he was trying to let everybody know. So he's done an excellent job in terms of that. Also, if you want to come into my Discord for the 243 people watching, I know Prado's got his Discord. A lot of you are watching on his channel. I do have it in the link of my description on my channel. It's just a good crypto space. We have buy and sell bots. So you can see when all the sells are happening. They'll just show up.
Yeah, that is a good feature.
You can see all the tweets coming in from anybody on the Safuu team. All the Safuu announcements kick in. Daylight announcements kick in. I got channels for other cryptos. And we do have Barry's Playground. And also I created influencer chats. So NR's got his own chat. Pride's got his own chat. I got to add one for Crypto Fit on there. Prado's got his own chat. So they can go in. You can just ask them questions, personal questions in there. There's also a ladies chat. There's a Greek dating chat. And yes, the ladies of the Greek are active in the Greek dating chat. They think that I set the chat up so only I can talk to them in there, but it's not true. It's not true.
Greek.
I
Any
never
plans
go
for a
in.
stage?
I never go into the ladies' chat for Daniel Prado Worldwide. It's only the ladies. Even though I can go in there, I just never go.
So I have access to it on mine, but I never look at it. So for any ladies, feel free to do whatever. It's your spot. I might even take my access off. I don't even want to visibly see it because I don't care.
Then you get tempted.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to come to my Discord too, you can. Daniel Prado Worldwide. It is there for everybody.
Any plans, Greek, to do a stage like Daniel has with the worldwide stage?
I do have a Greek stage.
Yeah.
I do have a Greek stage, but I got to figure out the call in. And I was thinking of
you have to do
maybe...
you have to do the what's it called? The verification thing, or what is it called? It's not called verification. It's something like verification. Whatever the name of that part is, once you get that done, then you can have the stage, because you can't have the stage where people raise their hand and then you have them individually talk. The only way you can do it, if you don't do the verification, is everybody's in the same room and then everyone talks at the same time. So you can't have that. So yeah,
I'd
you
like
just gotta
to have
do
the
that.
stage open, so if people are just like in the room and they want to have like person-to-person conversations, they can just go like chit chat.
It's a cool feater. It's definitely a cool feature.
It is a cool feature. I was thinking of maybe having some shows on there, but then it's like, why do that when I could just come on live on YouTube? So, but it's a week old and I'm up to over 200 people now, so it's growing, and I never thought it would happen. So I know that's just the humble nature in me. People, all you guys are like, Greek, of course they're gonna come, and I'm like, no, I don't expect anything. Like I like just the 68 people watching on my channel. I'm thankful for every single one of them. I don't expect anything, and I enjoy everybody who comes.
And I know I speak for the masses. Thank you, Daniel, Pride, Greek, Fit, all the influencers. I mean, Daniel, you got me into this as well, one of your videos. And
very good.
You guys have been just committed to, bringing the information to the people. It's you guys keep the sentiment up. You guys keep the information flowing, and we all appreciate you guys. You guys you donate your time to do this because you enjoy it, because you're enthusiasts, because you believe in it, and we appreciate you guys 110%, man. So thank you guys. I know you don't hear it enough. You hear a lot of the FUD and all that type of stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Seriously, thank you for your time and your dedication, because it's gotten us to where we are, and we definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you.
And also, real quick, for the people that have joined Greek's channel, he said that he was surprised. I just wanted to say, I'm surprised you joined his Discord also.
Can I just say something a little bit left field? It's all blockchain related, but it's actually quite a crazy thing, right? So I was doing a little bit of research, and it was on coffee. Actually, it was on coffee and coffee bean production. Now, all these places that are producing coffee beans at the moment, they're going immediately to blockchain technology. The reason why they're going to blockchain technology is for the provenance of from the bean to the shop, and to make sure that the fair trade is actually fairly stamped. And blah,
so like
blah,
a
blah,
chain
blah,
of
blah.
custody kind of deal?
Provenance.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Provenance. Now, if you think of the food market as a whole, I mean, we trade corn, wheat, and God knows what else on the market, right? Food being an absolute essential for everybody on the planet. Imagine if there was some kind of food blockchain that integrated with Safuu. Game would be over. The game would be incredibly over, because every single one of those transactions then would literally fly through. I mean, I'm a huge advocate of blockchain technology. I believe that you can get married, divorced, and get your credit cards, etc., on the blockchain. There is no hiding from the blockchain. It is coming. Mass adoption will happen. It's a case of when, not if, right? And imagine if we had every single stage that transaction there was like, okay, right, we paid £2,000 for 20 kilos of this particular bean, right? And that transaction had a price, right? And then that was proof that money was paid to that person, proof that was money that was paid to that community, even though it's a low earner or something like that. And people are getting all of those things. the food market. I mean, salmon, beef, chicken, eggs, everything poultry-wise. Jesus, could you imagine?
Sounds like you need to jump on the Skyway there, brother.
Yeah,
Get something rolling.
I actually did say on one of my videos that I was actually going to learn how to code over the next 6 months and actually do my own project. However, it's hard to think of a niche to actually to better what has happened so far. You know, I don't have that level of intelligence to actually do that thing. But talking about blockchain technologies and doing the amount, I go to sleep listening to this stuff. In fact, actually, I've left I've put my earpods in and just gone to sleep listening to this stuff for many nights. And it's just brilliant. But it's blockchain technology is people think this whole crypto world is gonna fall on its face, and I promise you it's not.
No. No way. Yeah. It's needed too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a super chat here from Crypto Success. Can I long Safuu with leverage somewhere?
No.
Unfortunately not.
And then also Master Baron, thanks to Brian, this project has brought some great people together and friendships. We've overcome all FUD and still going strong. Love you all, my new Safuu fam. Baron, thank you so much. You have been amazing in the community. For those of you who don't know, our Skyway partner, we got news. They are launching today, Daylight Protocol. So if you guys want to keep up on that launch, it's, I think, 7 p.m. UTC. They just sent out a thing. The pools and farm UI is fixed, so you get the stake, and that's going to be up today as well. So for anybody who bought into them, they are a Skyway partner, but their Dale token will not be on Safuux right away. It is the Apollo Launchpad that's really coming over, just so you guys are aware. And do your own research before you choose to invest. But just for anybody who's wondering about that.
Yeah, I missed the pre-sale on Daylight. I've literally been doing side hustle to try and earn more and more money to make this all happen. And I missed it, but I'm going to be putting in a little bit into it a little bit tonight. Yeah, can't wait for that.
Right on. Now there is some talk of him potentially, once Safuux drops, moving to the blockchain, the SFX blockchain. Correct?
Yes. There is. He needs a stable coin pairing in order to do what he's doing with his price floor. And SUSD, once that's created, he can use that and he can bring over it on the blockchain.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to. It's not set in stone yet because we don't obviously have the pairing and there's still a lot to be worked out. But he does need that stable coin because that's what
the floor
guarantees that floor price.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. So essentially his mechanics are exactly like Safuu mechanics right now. They started at their max supply. They have staking, which is going to lock people in, and then they earn rewards. Obviously, they got their reward pool that comes through their taxes. It's not minting new tokens, which is different. And then they're burning, and the supply down. It's not as fast, but it is burning down. And obviously, they have some going to their different treasuries and all that, which is what I said the new model might be for some new tokens taking upon what Safuu's done. Safuu just gave it to the people. That doesn't happen. So this is a gift, and I'm telling you guys. And for all of you, I just commented my Discord link. Some were saying the old one's not working. Maybe that was prior to me changing my name. I put it on it used to be the Greek DeFi Guru Community, and then I changed it to the Greek Squad because I thought shorter is better. If you don't like the name, blame Khan. If you like the name, I like
the Greek Squad.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't know what to put. What can you put?
What about we were talking about the name? Obviously, we're changing the Safuu name, and I came up with a pretty wicked one. And I don't know whether it's already been shouted out or not, but the Safuu OG or OG Safuu.
No, it's Safuu Inferno.
Safuu Inferno. Yeah, Safuu Fire Extinguisher.
I'm naming it.
Inferno.
Yep, Brian liked your name. He actually brought it up on the stream, saying Crypto Inferno. So that's a nice name, actually. I like it. I just call it Safuu 2.0 because it's simple. Safuu 2.0. From the moment they pulled that liquidity, if you take the chart, it's been up and to the right, and it's been stair-stepping up. It's been nice. It's been fun. It's been 2.0. It's refreshing. It's got Daniel, socks blown off.
Yeah, man.
Snoopy's even excited behind him.
There he is. He's made such a difference, hasn't he? Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Snoopy, since he's been here?
You know what? Greek Puppet would be way better than Snoopy.
You put
Greek Puppet
next
is.
Yeah, put him next to Snoopy.
We can't do that. Greek Puppet is going to be a superstar. He's going to be like, he's going to have his own little box, with a blanket. He's got to be comfortable. I mean, I know Christmas Snoopy is a superstar. Don't get me wrong, but he's playing his part already.
Greek's next level.
Yeah, that's just like exactly. That's the best way to put it.
Well, now I'm getting DMs, people saying my link's expired. Well, I gotta fix it.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that because Greg sent me a text or a DM.
They're flying in now. They're flying in. We're gaining people. Thank you so much, guys. You don't have to join, but if you do join, hopefully I give you some value. That's what I strive to do. Something that, who knows? Maybe you just want to join.
I love jumping into yours and Daniel's Discord. It's fun, man. It's a good time in there. So definitely join, guys.
Barry's back at it. Ladies love the Greeks meat puppet.
Something is the matter with that dude.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know what goes on in his brain. Like, what he sits there and he's like, he just sits there sometimes in the Discord, and like all the ladies know it. Like when they say anything, that if
he's
they
quick
say
with it too, man.
He's so quick. He'll just pop in and be like, "That's
Yeah.
what she said."
Yeah, so quick with it.
Right,
Guys, we just passed an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah,
I've got to get on with family life, guys. I have to love and leave you all, but thank you all very much for being who you are, what you do. Thank you, Brian, for doing an amazing thing. And peace out to everyone, and I'll see you all soon.
Take care,
Absolutely,
Crypto.
brother. Thank you.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
joining,
See you
brother.
soon.
So Pickle Fairy, I'm late to the game, but just bought back into Safuu after my sacrifice. Any profits will be due to y'all. Thanks for continuing to be awesome. Well, thank you for listening to us.
It's a good move.
It's a good move. It's a good move. Like, you have a token that's not controlled by anybody. It's community driven. You have a burn percentage. It's just astronomical, not seen in DeFi. It's just a game changer. It just has nowhere to go but up. And obviously the volume's going to be there because you are giving it utility by making it a bridge over to Safuux.
Mm-hmm.
What's its utility, Greek?
What's its utility?
Do you know, and I say this to people all the time. I go, what's basically when you take Bitcoin, what's its utility other than being a storage of money? And
first it was to buy drugs on the Silk Road.
Some people accept Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what it was, bro. That's what it was
about.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people accept it as currency doesn't give it inherent value. It has value because people want it, right? And so, like, that's how value is set up and everything. But like, everybody, what's its all the crypto
every crypto's utility is what it is. Whatever it was made to do, that's its utility. That's it.
Right.
Like some people tell me, why would I get into this certain project? And some projects, they use some of their fees they collect, some of their taxes, and they like donate to homeless shelters, and that's their utility. Like, you want to buy? Like, people are like, well, I don't get what it's supposed to do. Well, that's what it's supposed to do. Like, if you help one homeless person a month, there it is. You just It's just funny how people always want utility. They always want things. They always complain. You either believe or you don't. Crypto's very like, you have the people who love crypto and you have the people who hate crypto, and you don't have the people in the middle. They're like, oh,
yeah.
It's just a matter of time though before mass adoption has to happen.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you
I think Daniel froze.
Oh, he did. He's probably switching something on his computer with Wi-Fi. He always does this. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With if this inflation keeps going with the U.S. dollar, it's just a matter of time. People, you're losing money keeping it in the bank.
Yeah.
And deflationary nature, it's going to change things.
Yeah. And that's what happens when you just print money like no tomorrow.
You think people still gonna buy Safuu once it gets like to $200, $300?
I mean, everybody always worries about that, but like, look at it, like because with this, like, do you know how in the stock market you couldn't buy partial shares? That used to be a thing. Now you can buy partial. It's like with crypto, it's like you can buy partial. People are going to be coming, and especially if it's a bridge over, it's like, why do we buy
Bitcoin?
We do it with Bitcoin. We do it with BNB. Like, I bought BNB for gas at $6. Doesn't matter. That's $2.50. The gas fee's the same, essentially.
Yeah. Right.
So it doesn't really matter. It's just one of those things where you need it, and people are going to use it. And remember, there's always somebody buying it at 300, thinking it's going to go to 500.
Correct.
And
That's true.
This can obviously happen.
Or 1,000.
And
or higher.
Yeah. Or Prado says $1 million. Like,
Daniel, what you froze right when you were getting ready to say something about
what I was gonna say is, for anybody that thinks that there may be a time that crypto is not useful, just understand the people with the money is who control everything, right?
Yeah.
And rich people love crypto. They love crypto, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum and anything that's big that holds value, because they can easily send it without having to go through all this bullshit. You can send $1 million in 5 seconds with crypto. You cannot do that with cash. You cannot do it at all.
So I went to the bank once so I was going to Vegas.
Rich people love it.
Yeah, my boss quick paid me $5,000 to go to Vegas with. This is my old boss, and he told me to just bet it on black for him. Okay, like he would text me, and he'd be like, "Okay, put 500 on black now on the next spin," and he trusted me. Crazy, but like, so he quick paid me $5. So I went to the bank, and I had money for other people because I was going for the Super Bowl to bet for other people. At that time, wasn't legal gambling throughout the country with sports, so like it was a big deal that I was going to Vegas. So people were giving me. I go to pull out, I think $12,000. And it's my own money, it's in my account. And the banks, what do you, they wanted me to sign all this stuff. And it's just crazy.
Yep.
When you think about all this stuff, pulling out your own money, and with crypto, it's like nobody would ask questions.
Right.
But my own bank, pull out $12,000.
I do a lot of that with, so I flip some houses and stuff. I love to pay the guys in cash. So I went to the bank and had to, if you take out anything over $10,000, it's a hassle. They report it to the IRS and everything else. So never deposit more than $10,000. First of all, it gets red flagged. But you go and take out like $50,000 because you're going to be paying guys for a month in cash, and the bank wants to know why you're taking it out, and like Greek said, you got to sign a bunch of paperwork, and it took 2 or 3 days to get that much money because they don't just have tons of cash sitting around in the bank. So
you have to actually order it.
Yeah, correct.
Whenever you have that kind of money that you want to take out in cash,
it's crazy.
It's better for you to actually order it so that they can get it for you. Yeah. Because the banks get their money, they get their cash on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning.
And they get allocated a specific amount. Yep.
And they get in a specific amount, right? So if you want to take out as much as they get, they're not going to give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta order it.
It's my money.
And we're telling everybody that. Why are we telling everybody that? Because we're all going to be rich. We're all going to be able to do that. That's exactly right.
Yeah,
we want to be able to go to the bank and say, "Hey guys, next week I'm going to need $100,000 in cash. Okay, get it ready for me. Thank you."
Greek's going to be putting Instagram pictures up, holding all this stacks of cash.
Yeah,
it's going to be bad.
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome. The usual, Mr. Prado, all hundreds. Yes, please.
I love it.
Henry goes, guys, I have a really great idea for a project that can be launched on SFX, but I have zero experience on blockchain/coding. It's just an idea, but any idea where to safely start Greek without
Welcome to Decentology. Welcome to Decentology, Henry.
Yes.
This is what you need to do. You get to make your thing because Decentology has created a platform for you to do exactly what it is that you just told us. Because you have no experience, they basically have it all ready for you. All you got to do is go to Decentology, right? What's the website for them, guys?
Their Discord. If I'm in their Discord, I can share their link.
I'm in there too. And there was another
you
little
can go
part
in there and they
to
have a Safuu X section, like, and just say, I don't have any, I have ideas. Is there anybody who's looking for an idea, man? Maybe partner up, because there's so much good stuff like this. A lot of people have ideas. Like, I don't have any experience at all in that same stuff. Like, it's not many do. So I'm gonna just put in the comments the Decentology Discord.
Decentology.com. Decentology.com.
Yeah. You may even be able to link up. You may even be able to link up with a dev, and he puts in the work. You bring the idea, and you guys end up splitting profits or something like that, or work out some type of split. So yeah, definitely. And there was a second part to his comment that said without losing my idea. So basically, he wants to present it to somebody without them stealing his idea.
And there you go. That's what they would do. Like, if you go around telling people about it, they're going to take your idea, whereas they will not. Yeah.
Correct. And
Matthias Stormblood says, hey, is there any issue with the Safuu site? You won't be able to see your Safuu amount on the app anymore on Safuu. It's just in your wallet. But yeah, and that's the Discord for the Hyperverse DAO. There's a lot of good people. And you should all be in that Discord just so you can keep up with what's going on.
Keep up with the info. Yeah, man.
Now, I do have updates from there supposedly supposed to kick over into my Discord, but unfortunately, when you do announcements, you have to put auto-publish, and I have a bot set up that auto-publishes my announcements, and so it kicks it over. Safuu's got it. A lot of people have it. They don't, so it doesn't kick it over because they don't have the auto-publish bot. There's a lot of bots in Discord that nobody knows about, and this is one of those things where it just won't, for anybody following their channels, it won't kick it over. So,
right on.
Same thing with Prado's channel. He doesn't have that bot. I got to get him set up with it, but it's tough to explain over the phone.
And there's another OG I want to give a shout out to, Biz. He puts in a ton of work. We love you, Biz. Thanks for what you do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Butte says, okay, I got into Safuu thanks to Prado. Then we got Safuu X, and I sacrificed all of it. Second round of Safuu, I have to say thank you to the Greek. Wow. So we tag teamed him, Prado.
Yeah. You Eiffel Towered him.
Oh, Jesus.
That's right, bro. We Eiffel Towered him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Best Eiffel Tower in his life. We made his life.
Yeah,
Samantha says, Pride, clean shaven. Very nice.
Yeah, pimping.
Pride went all out. He's like, the fire pit's roaring. I don't want any facial hair or hair to begin with because it's gonna just burn.
There we go.
And he's ready. He's ready.
Yeah, that's what you had to put the fire pit out when it burned you the other day, right? That's what you used.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, I got to call it a day. I got things I'm doing this afternoon. Prado does have access if he wants to keep this stream going. If he's set up on his computer,
I'll stay on for a little bit longer. We could go until for another 17 more minutes, guys. If you guys want to stick around with me, otherwise I could just stay on by myself. Doesn't matter because we'll go for the clean 2 hours. Greek, thanks for being on, brother. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce off. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for being in the comments, for watching. Safuu and Safuu X to the moon. We're all gonna make it. Let's freaking go.
Thanks, Greek.
There goes a comment for NR saying we're gonna make it, brother. Thank you so much from Biz Entertainment. Thank you, Biz, for everything that you do, brother. Yeah. Always a pleasure. There goes see what else. Let's see what else we had that we may not have gotten. We may not have gotten to. Did we get to Master Baron's super chat? Did we get to that?
Yeah.
I think Greek did read that one. I think he did.
Okay. Well, let's go to for people that may just be joining us. Let's go over to the Discord that didn't get to see, because you guys, a lot of people are. Let me just look at this message that I got real quick. Yeah, okay, cool. So there's a lot of people that watch us that are not in Discord, everybody, and I understand that. So we're going to go to the actual announcement in Discord, if you guys want, so that we could see what this looks like and how we all got the news that's making all of this ruckus right now. Everybody's so excited about it. Let me just get rid of this comment. This is on Discord, the announcement. There it is, right here. This is how Brian presented it to us. It's also on Twitter, and this is the Medium article. He's got a bunch of stocks here. Safuu smart contract renounced extra LP fire pit burn. And what he's talking about there is all of the Safuu, everybody, that was in the Safuu treasury, right? Pride, Is that what it was?
Yep.
What? Tell everybody about that, because there's more Safuu that was burned today that was supposed to.
Yeah, instead of him basically selling it for himself or selling it and putting it for other use, he decided to burn it completely, which turned out to be $772,000, and that all got burnt, and which caused the fire pit to roar to 60% and caused the price to spike up like 5 cents today. Right. And it's renounced, so he cannot touch Safuu, do anything else with Safuu ever again. It's all community driven.
Yeah, so in that treasury wallet, it was Safuu paired with was it BNB?
BNB.
Right.
Yeah.
So he took the BNB, moved it over to Safuu X, and then the other half, the Safuu, he could have sold it. He could have dumped it on the community and put that into Safuu X, but he decided to take it and burn it. And, that just increased the fire pit. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Just accelerates things for us,
yeah,
NR.
Yeah, I think it was
right
over
here,
2 million Safuu out of circulation.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's like, what the hayfire? Let's go to this article here. This is the Medium article. I had to come back and then go back into it again so that I could be able to share the whole screen. Contract renounced. The Safuu smart contract, which operates on the Binance Smart Chain, the BSC, has officially been renounced today, together with an added liquidity manual burn to the fire pit. What does renounce mean? This means the owners of the Safuu contract has been totally surrendered. That means nobody controls it, everybody.
Yeah.
Founder and CEO Brian Legend has given up possession and control as such. The Safuu token has officially now become a completely community-driven and owned project. Here goes the transaction on the BSC. Scan that link there. How is this bullish news? When a smart contract is renounced, it awards both investors and token holders more confidence in knowing that nothing can be changed or amended in the Safuu smart contract ever again.
How special is that, man? How special is that?
You gotta love it. Safuu token holders feel at ease to know that with absolute certainty that the 100% burn rate through accrued taxes cannot be changed. This also goes the same for tax addresses like the fire pit, which cannot be changed, as well as zero income for the treasury. Basically, nothing can ever be swapped or rerouted, changed or amended ever again. This is due to the Safuu smart contract being renounced. This action cannot be reversed. Safuu BNB liquidity pool. And for everybody who knows, everybody who doesn't know, the Safuu BNB liquidity pool means that it's both Safuu and BNB in there. Mm-hmm. I was just playing with you guys. I know you guys know that already. Effective immediately, the Safuu auto liquidity wallet holds zero liquidity. Liquidity pool holdings. The accrued pool share of 38.126945% has been withdrawn, leaving the liquidity pool as wholly community owned through the tokens of each holder. The the 38.12 and so on percent owned shares were split up in the following ways: B&B 2,465.9, 50%, and the Safuu, which NR just mentioned, was over 2 million, almost 2.5 million NR.
I see that.
These above percentages are owed to the Safuu Treasury through cumulative tax fees, as well as auto liquidity pool additions. The liquidity pool shares were rightfully owned. So we just spoke about that. So what they did and what they're getting into now is this right here they took, which is fine. They took that. But this right here they're about to get into was what they burned. On an extra positive note, the liquidity pool withdrawal above is ahead of the Pancake Swap PSC team, where they are known to take their fees by removing liquidity themselves, causing price to fall. By getting ahead of them ourselves, it eliminates the majority chunk of profit they were eligible to receive. So that's fantastic. We don't have to worry about that, everybody.
Right.
And are you like, I mean, I know you got to be a little bit concerned, but you're not really worried about it, right? Like whenever they take their stuff, right?
No, I think we've proved that in the past. I mean, they've dropped the price. They caused some panic, but just like all the other FUD, we overcome. We overcame that, and we'll continue to do so in Safuu and Safuu X, and just moving forward. I mean, there's nothing that can stop us, and I think we've proven that time and time again.
And
The
FUD is starting to die down too. So.
Yeah, it's
well, the FUD's been dead for a long time, guys. The only thing that they do now is make things up. That's all they've done.
And it's negativity at this point. It's not even FUD. It's just.
I mean, it tells stories now. Yeah, it's like all this all nonsense that they make up, bro. Like, I mean, I still got people coming to me saying that this is going to be a rug pull, bro. We're almost 10 months into this now. It's like, I mean, I'm looking at them like they're freaking nuts at this point. I'm like,
it's
really?
It's a slow rug.
First, he's going to make everybody a millionaire, and then he's going to rug pull.
Yeah.
The good news, the B&B withdrawal is now held by the Treasury and will be used to add towards Safuu X liquidity in 2023 as promised. So that's even more liquidity, everybody, for Safuu X. The Safuu withdrawn is technically owned by the Treasury too, valued at $772,122. That's how much Safuu they had in the Treasury, everybody. Yeah. But guess what? They didn't sell that at current market price, which we can, in theory, sell on the open market for profit, you see? But they didn't do that.
Yep.
However, since the Safuu team only has good intention and a sound moral compass, Brian Legend, who everybody continues to not everybody, I shouldn't say that. A bunch of idiots still talk about him rug pulling, but instead he takes this Safuu, $700,000, $750,000. He could have just, he could have done that, but he didn't.
Yep.
Doesn't he takes that and he burns the entire Safuu from the withdrawn liquidity. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so the rest of the article is there, everybody, that you can see. There's just another paragraph to go, but that's it. That's basically the crux of it. Everybody and anybody who goes and sees that is going to be nothing but bullish, who in the comments didn't get to see that article and now are very excited about seeing it for real, the real deal, the actual announcement as it was given to us to make us all start going nuts. Don Cooley's here with a super chat, NR.
Very cool.
Go ahead, take that super chat for me, brother.
Don Cooley super chatted. Purchased more yesterday and planning on adding to my bag every chance I get. Thank you all for the information. I'm also in this because of Prado and Greek. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Don Cooley here also because of Mr. Prado and Mr. Greek. And Dan, I would love to know, because I know you brought me here, you brought Pride. I would love to know, and Mr. Cooley here, I would love to know how many people became aware of Safuu because of you and your efforts. I'm
going to say hundreds, maybe even thousands.
I agree. And again, man, we appreciate the hell out of you, man.
And I love you too, brother.
Something special, man. It really is. Can't say it enough. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You are greatly appreciated, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, and I appreciate all you guys, and of course, I especially appreciate that one Brian Legend, everybody,
Yeah, man.
because he's the guy. Everybody,
Yeah.
a lot of people forget about that guy. He gets tossed to the side all the time. He's the man. He's the reason why we're all here. He's the reason why all this is happening.
Yeah.
He's the reason why it's gonna happen. He's the reason why it did happen. I mean, for crying out loud, he's everything. That's that one Brian Legend. We should all be very thankful for him.
And he keeps
I
proving
did invite him
time
to
and
the
time again. He keeps proving
I invited
time
him
and
to
time
the
again.
stream, everybody. I did. I'm going
Yeah.
to just put it out there. But he's going to sleep. It's 3 o'clock in the morning there. He said,
wow.
I'm sorry, bro. I've
Yeah.
got too much going on. Safuu X is of the utmost importance, and everybody's future is on the line, and I'm going to make sure that it happens. He didn't say that exact thing to me. I'm just making it up. But this is the way that he thinks, though.
Sure.
Okay? And he's going to work. He's got things to do. He's going to get his 3 hours of sleep and then get back up and get back at it, everybody.
As I say, he sleeps
We
like
should be
you, Dan.
thankful. That's right. I do three to 4 hours, sometimes on a good night, 6 hours like last night. But then after 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I'll get a good 8, 9, 10 hour day in. And then I get back on this 3 to 4 hour train. That's the way I do it.
Let's go back to this comment for people that's just maybe showing up.
Go ahead, brother.
Brian Legend. It says the way the tokenomics are now set means it is technically impossible for Safuu not to beat the previous all-time high of $300. It's a matter of when, not if. Let the fudders weep. Safuu is my free gift to DeFi. You are welcome.
When I tell you guys, everybody watching, what I've been telling you. I mean, for crying out loud, let's get to it. If you have not bought Safuu, get back on it.
Yeah, man.
Let's get this done. Start your future now. Right?
Yeah. I like that.
Start your future now.
I like that. That's good. I like that.
And Pride, thank you so much for bringing that comment back up, bro. You're so right.
Yeah.
For everybody that just joined us, they got to see Don Cooley's special comment, which is fantastic. But that was a very good one from Brian that was very bullish. Everybody, it can't help but get back to the all-time high. It can't help. You guys got to be like super duper bullish about that. I know I am. We've got 3 minutes left, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Pride, give the people your great words like you do so well for your final words, bro.
I just want to say, guys, I got the fire extinguisher out for a reason. Because the fire pit is roaring. Just today, we're sitting at 24 million circulating supply, down 4 million. Down 4 million circulating supply just today alone.
Unbelievable. Just today, Pride.
Yes, the fire pit is at 60.22%. It can only go up, guys. It can only go up. That's it. It can only go up. Yeah. Just like the price, it can only go up. So,
NR, go ahead, my brother.
So, guys, we were all expecting our socks to be blown off for Safuu X. And here comes this great news about Safuu.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Just when you think it's gone again, like a phoenix from the ashes, it rises into something.
It rises up with its big muscle.
Special. And like Daniel and Brian said, there's only one way this thing can go. And it's simple supply and demand. It's simple mathematics. There's fewer out there and there's a high demand. So the floor is going to keep rising. The price is going to go up. And I honestly think Daniel's on to something there with his $1,000 price prediction. Again, not financial advice, but I think Daniel's on to something there. It's this thing is moving so fast. Tokens are burning and getting out of circulation that quickly that I do believe you guys are going to see this thing grow just exponentially so fast. Yeah, and then at the same time, it also benefits Safuu X because we were able to add some liquidity there from the BNB that were taken out. So both platforms benefited. I mean, this is just such bullish news. I don't know how anybody can't hear this and not be excited.
Unbelievable. Thanks for everybody being here on the show. Of course, thank you, Greek. King Kaching was here. Go ahead, Pride. You want to say something last?
I said we had two more whale buys. We're up to 34 cents, guys.
Wow.
There you go. 34 cents. King Kaching was here. David was here. Biz Entertainment. Nick Jean was here. Alan Armada was here. Biz Entertainment. Donald Richardson. Samson was here. Of course,
Dan, let me jump in real quick, Dan.
Go ahead, sir.
You should Biz put over in the comments and quote, "Start your future now." I do believe
Yes.
you should put that on some merch, my friend.
Yes, start your future now. That's been entertainment for the new sweatshirt. I will put that on a sweatshirt and on a shirt for
I
everybody.
like that, man. That's something special there.
It is something special. Don Cooley was here. Mason Cohen was here. There goes Rock Solid was here, everybody. The first time we see Rock Solid ever.
Yeah.
Rock Solid was here. Seven C's was here. Jamie R was here. Butte was here. Henry was here, or Henri was here. There goes Samantha was here.
38
What's
cents.
that? We're at 38 cents, everybody.
Wow.
38 cents. Brian Payne was here. Mateus was here. Skipper G was here. There goes the Greek DeFi guru. Compton was here. Did I say Brian was here? Yes, I did. Of course, Johnny Fowler was here. C. Titch was here. All kinds of great people. All the normals were here. Barry McCockernher was here. Moses the Great was here. What is this? BFD Habib was here. You got to love that. Serin was here. All right, there we go. Alonzo was here. Master Baron was here. All of our great people that are always with us. Joanna J was here. Tino Cruz was here. Joel Black was here. Noah was here. Joanna J, Provis Lofties. All of you guys were here. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, guys.
And our legend was here, everybody. There he goes. You gotta love it. Crypto Pride was here. And there goes I gotta find there goes our outro for the Greek. We're about to roll that now. Crypto Pride, thanks for being here. And our legend, thanks for being here. Everybody else, excuse me, thank you all for being here. We will see you all next time. Boom!
Never fear, because the Greek is here.